Millions of Longhorn cattle are raised in both the U.S. and Africa, but their care methods are significantly different. So what are the differences in how Longhorn cattle are raised in these two places? Leave a 1 in the comments and stay tuned for the video to find out. The Longhorn cattle, with their strikingly long, curved horns, can grow up to 8 feet in length. This breed is classified by region, with the two most popular types being the Ankle-Watusi Longhorn from Africa and the famous Texas Longhorn from the United States. The origin of Longhorn cattle traces back to Africa, where they have been bred for centuries. In indigenous cultures, cattle were not only a vital food source, but also a symbol of wealth, used in religious ceremonies and trade, carrying significant economic and social value. Longhorn cattle were brought to the United States in the 16th century and quickly adapted to the harsh climate of the vast lands. By the 1800s, Longhorn cattle began appearing on American ranches, becoming an essential part of the country's agriculture. However, in the 20th century, this breed experienced a significant decline due to crossbreeding with higher-yield cattle. Fortunately, by the late 20th and early 21st centuries, thanks to the efforts of small-scale farmers and enthusiasts, Longhorn cattle began to make a comeback and regain their place in American agriculture. Raising Longhorn cattle in the U.S. has unique characteristics that set it apart from conventional livestock farming methods. Thanks to their exceptional ability to adapt to arid environments, Longhorn cattle can not only withstand harsh conditions, but also require less care compared to other breeds. Their resilience and ability to maintain their health with minimal intervention make them an ideal choice for vast, dry landscapes. Longhorn cattle ranches are typically located in the western and southern states of the U.S., such as Texas, Oklahoma, and New Mexico, where the hot and arid climate provides ideal conditions for this breed to thrive. One of the most distinctive aspects of raising Longhorn cattle is the way the ranches are set up. Unlike conventional cattle, which are often confined to crowded enclosures, Longhorns roam freely across vast grasslands, enjoying open space and a natural environment. These ranches are not only expansive, but can span hundreds or even thousands of acres. Fencing is strategically designed to keep the cattle from wandering too far, while still allowing them to move freely and graze on natural pastures. Moreover, these ranches focus on preserving the natural traits of Longhorn cattle, ensuring that they require minimal care while remaining strong and healthy. Thanks to their remarkable adaptability, Longhorns can thrive in harsh conditions without the need for intensive maintenance. One of the things I truly love about Longhorn cattle is their completely natural diet. During the summer, these cattle freely graze on fresh grass across vast pastures. When winter arrives and temperatures drop, farmers supplement their diet with hay or silage to ensure they stay healthy. This method of cattle raising not only helps maintain their well-being, but also reflects a deep connection with nature. What do you think about this approach to care? Share your thoughts in the comments below. American Longhorn cattle have unique reproductive characteristics. They typically reach breeding age between 2 and 3 years old, although this can vary depending on nutrition and care. The gestation period for Longhorn cattle lasts between 280 and 290 days, and they usually give birth to a single calf at a time. While twin births do occur, they are quite rare. In some exceptional cases, 2 calves may even share the same placenta. A newborn Longhorn calf typically weighs between 30 and 40 kilograms and grows rapidly during the first 6 months of life. With proper care, they can gain between 0.5 and 1 kilogram per day. After weaning, their growth rate slows slightly, but by around 1 year old, they can reach a weight of 200 to 300 kilograms, demonstrating the exceptional growth potential of this breed. The Longhorn cattle are not only famous in the United States, but are also widely raised in Africa, particularly in countries like Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, and other regions in the western part of the continent. While both areas raise this breed for meat and milk, the farming methods in Africa differ significantly from those in the U.S. These differences are evident in farm sizes, living conditions, and care practices, creating a unique farming approach that is adapted to the natural environment in each region. In Africa, Longhorn cattle are typically raised in small farming communities where traditional farming methods prevail. These cattle are allowed to roam freely across vast grasslands, searching for food and water naturally, without being confined to modern pen systems. The diet of Longhorn cattle here does not involve the use of modern machinery like in the U.S. Instead, they primarily graze on natural grass and are fed roughage such as hay, stems, and leaves. This reflects a simple yet effective approach, well suited to the economic and environmental conditions of the region. African Longhorn cattle are typically smaller than their American counterparts, with an average height of about 4 to 4.5 feet and a weight range of 800 to 1,200 pounds. While their horns are shorter, they are thick and extremely strong, helping them defend themselves against predators and easily adapt to rough, harsh terrains. Although the reproductive rate of African Longhorn cattle is somewhat slower, they have a longer lifespan and a more stable breeding cycle. In Africa, Longhorn cattle are not only a source of food, but also hold deep economic, social, and cultural value. In communities, particularly among the Maasai tribes, Longhorn cattle play a significant role in traditional ceremonies, symbolizing prosperity and status. The exchange of cattle during festivals and important events is an essential part of the culture, reflecting the wealth and prestige of each family. Longhorn beef is a highly nutritious food source, but the quality of the meat differs significantly between American and African Longhorn cattle, primarily due to farming methods and living conditions in each region. American Longhorn beef stands out for its tenderness and natural sweetness, a result of tightly controlled farming practices. With vast, high-quality grasslands and supplementary feed when necessary, American beef is lean, low in cholesterol, and easy to prepare in a variety of dishes. As such, it is an ideal choice for those seeking a healthy diet. In contrast, African Longhorn beef, especially the Ankle-Woosie breed, offers a richer flavor but has a tougher and chewier texture. This reflects the differences in their raising methods and living environment, resulting in a distinct meat that suits those who prefer a bold and hearty taste in every bite. Cattle in Africa are often free-range, grazing on dry grass, leaves, and tree trunks, so their diet is not as varied as that of American cattle. However, African beef is notably higher in protein and iron, making it an ideal choice for diets that require an energy and nutrient boost. The most noticeable difference between American and African beef is the color and texture. American beef is typically bright red, tender, and easy to cook, while African beef has a darker color with a tougher and stronger texture. Which do you prefer? Leave a 1 if you love American beef, or a 0 if you prefer African beef. In the U.S., cow manure is effectively utilized as fertilizer, playing a crucial role in integrating livestock farming and crop production on farms. Typical regions implementing this model include states like Texas, Nebraska, Iowa, and Kansas, where the use of manure not only helps maintain fertile soil, but also reduces production costs. After being collected from farms, cow manure is composted or processed into nutrient-rich organic fertilizer. This fertilizer is not only used for fields of corn, wheat, or soybeans, but also helps improve soil fertility and increase crop yields without excessive reliance on chemicals. This approach not only reduces the cost of industrial fertilizers, but also protects the environment by minimizing livestock waste. The use of cow manure provides clear economic benefits for farms, helping farmers save on chemical fertilizer costs, while also increasing crop yields and creating a sustainable income stream. Some farms even take advantage of this opportunity to sell organic fertilizer on the market, expanding their revenue channels. In conclusion, we can see that the methods of raising Longhorn cattle in the U.S. and Africa are quite different, not only in terms of care, but also in the quality of meat and their cultural roles. Longhorn cattle in the U.S. are well cared for, grow quickly, and produce tender, sweet meat, making them suitable for today's healthy eating trends. Meanwhile, Longhorn cattle in Africa, despite having a less interventionist diet and a richer flavor, have tougher meat, which is ideal for those needing an energy boost. Each farming method has its own advantages, and both contribute to providing a valuable food source. If you found this video useful and interesting, don't forget to like, share with your friends, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the next videos. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next videos.